What's up? I'm going to tell you all about my 1967 Dodge Coronet 440. Let's take a look. So, this is my 1967 Dodge Coronet. And it's in a little worse for wear shape, but it's still a pretty cool car. Good old 60s B-body Chrysler. This one is powered by a 318 LA. Had a 2-barrel, now it has a 4-barrel. Good old Edo Brock. 727 torque flight automatic transmission, 3-speed, and 323 open differential in the back. Yeah, one-wheel peel forever. No, this thing is way underpowered. I want to say that it's maybe making mid 200 range on horsepower. I might give it 300 flat. Who knows? But yeah, let's take a look at the engine. So this is the ungainly beast here, the 318 Chrysler small block. Not much is done to it. 4-barrel intake, 4-barrel carburetor, and the rest is all chrome and dress up that I got for my birthday. Bigger spark plug wires and a new ignition coil back there. New fuel pump because the one that was on there was trash. Oh yeah, massive battery, 925 cold cranking amps at 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go. Oh, new cap and rotor. It's real dirty in here because it's been sitting in that barn for a few weeks now. But there's the dash. I mean, it's a really nice condition car. Got our gauges there, speedo gauges. None of these work right now, not even the fuel gauge, but I know I have fuel. This car is pretty much rust-free on the underside, but the body panels have all seen better days. I knocked all this out. It was all Bondo. The real bad spot is this part right here. This is all rotted out. This is all like styrofoam. Hands are gross, I know. I was working on them. But you can look up in there. It's like huge chunks are missing. Yeah, it's pretty bad up there. I'm surprised the roof hasn't come off this thing. But yeah, this whole area right there would need to get cut out and redid. So I'm not going to worry about it until it's an actual problem. And it also was hit up here, or it hit something. And based on the perfect indentation, my guess is that it's probably a telephone pole. So, as far as exhaust goes, I've got the stock exhaust manifolds, but it is straight piped. The original exhaust was on this car, and it had giant holes in it. I know that at least on the driver's side there's a hole this big, and on the passenger side there's probably a hole that big on the side of it. So I cut that out. I do have headers for this thing, and I'm running a 4-inch exhaust. Not very long exhaust, it's just 2 little turn downs, and I'm running header mufflers. So, well, might as well start it up, eh? As you can see, it actually runs pretty good. Now there's a little bit of a header leak. I'm pretty sure it's either that part right there, or the last one. No, I actually don't know where it is. Huh. But this thing runs pretty good. There's one loose rocker, and I know it looks like it's moving around a lot, but it actually is not. Because this motor mount down there that I installed is way too soft. You can kind of see it if I hold my arm underneath there. But yeah, no, this thing is it's pretty quick. If I added trans fluid, it'd be quicker because it's probably a little low. It's missing a mirror there. But yeah, it runs pretty good. idle probably needs to get brought up, but yeah. And that's the next problem I'm gonna fix right there. The radiator has a giant hole in it. Thankfully, it's just distilled water in there, so it's not like coolant. I only put distilled water in there because I was certain that I'd be changing the radiator for winter. It's not that hot. But in conclusion, you know, it's a really cool car. I actually ended up getting this from the guys at Roadkill. I was going to trade them. I had a 77 Maverick. Now I have this thing. I was going to trade my Maverick for this car, and they were like, wow, this Maverick is not good. Well, they didn't say that, but I could tell in their voice that they didn't really like it. But here's the catch. They said, we're going to give you the Maverick and the Coronet, but guess what? You have to sell the Maverick and put a 440 in here. Now, I cannot find any decently priced 440s around here, so hey, just let me know. Alright, so here we are several hours later. You can tell because I got a haircut. I'm wearing this totally awesome cyan-colored hat with a cow on it. And I'm wearing a t-shirt instead of a sweatshirt. But I just wanted to show you a few goodies that I have for the car that I plan on installing soon, but then again, I do have to get it over here. It is at my barn about 15 minutes away, and it's all on main roads, and there's really no back roads. So, let's look at the goodies. This is the big one right here that I have been putting off putting on, because I'm trying to find exhaust manifolds really cheap. As soon as I said exhaust manifolds, you probably knew what I was talking about. Yeah. So this is a Flowtech long tube header. I think I got them for under 200 bucks. These are Purple Hornies by Flowtech. And I think I got these for $32.90 a piece. And then that is a 4-inch downturn with an adapter from 3.5 to 4. Although it doesn't really help because the actual output of the glass pack is 2.5 inches. So it's really just for style. It's kind of like a giant tailpipe. But I plan on running a full 2.5-inch exhaust on the car. At some point, maybe when I get the 440 on there, I'll put 3-inch pipes on it, but I've got to find a 440. Like I was just saying in the last portion of the video, I cannot find a decently priced 440. They all seem to be way out of my price range, and if you buy them, you have to buy them for like $1,000, which I'd like to get one for cheaper so I can build up upon that, or beyond that, not upon that. But it's hard. Ever since everyone's realized, hey, these motorhomes have, you know, I guess it's not new, but these motorhomes have 440s in them, and they're asking like $1,500 for a motorhome 440, which I think is overpriced, especially because they probably only have like less than 8.5 to 1 compression, and they only make like 200 horsepower maybe. So it's hard to find an engine like that. But I'm always on Facebook Marketplace, I'm always on Craigslist, and I'm always in my local junkyards looking for parts for that car. And if I strike gold one day, which I thought I did the other day, and I went to go look in the cylinders and they were rusted solid. So water got all in the engine. I was like, oh sweet, I'll get to pick up like a 200 buck 440. It's be awesome. I can finally have my engine in my car. But no. It was totally shot. There was water all in the engine, and I wasn't going to go get it machined because that would be a lot of money, especially for someone like me who was in college, and I pay for college, and I'm, you know, maybe having a project car is the best idea. But I'd love to get more onto that, so you can stay tuned for more content on this channel. And if you like the video, hit like. If you plan on seeing more, hit subscribe. but I'm not forcing you to do anything, so if you watch the video, that's good enough for me. My name is Sam, and I will see you next time.